That's not a question that I think you should be putting to a central minister. All I can say is that the government of Maharashtra, with a dynamic chief minister, is looking at urban issues in a very positive way. I was very happy the other day when I came here to find that they had raised the FAR for residential areas from 1.3 to 3 and for commercial areas to 5. You know, not many years ago, Mumbai and Shanghai were roughly at the same level. Shanghai went up, Mumbai didn't adjust, but I hope this will happen now. There are many issues that the urban space and real estate have to deal with. I am primarily concerned just now with the issue of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, making sure that this flagship program of the Prime Minister, which is doing extremely well throughout the country, you know, we are supposed to build something like 11 million homes so that every Indian has a home which he or she owns. The title has to be in the name of the lady of the house. We've already sanctioned something like 4.5 million. But somehow in some states the progress is slow. So I'm hoping that those states, the progress can be expedited. I'm scheduled to meet the Chief Minister also. That will be happening. And Maharashtra in RERA is doing extremely well. If I remember correctly, out of the 27,000 projects registered in India, 15,000 are in Maharashtra. And I took a meeting, the first of the apex group of the RERA. You know, RERA is 1 year old. We just celebrated 1 year. And I was very happy to find that Maharashtra is doing well. And in fact, I encouraged Gautam Chatterjee, who's the head of RERA here, who's a former IAS officer, actually to use his experience and visit a few other states which are not doing so well. So all in all, from my point of view, I think it's a good story to tell.
It indeed is a good story to tell, more so for consumers who've been waiting to get homes. Now they have some sort of a protection by form of law that they can fall back on. Add to that the fact that now they also are guaranteed in terms of being on the same standing as financial creditors like banks, for instance. How do you feel this pans out?
You know, there are two issues that one should bear in mind. That insofar as new projects are concerned, there is no worry. Because developers, promoters of new projects will have to put 70% of their of the money that they get from the buyers into an escrow account. So they'll be completely safeguarded. Insofar as the ongoing projects are concerned, again, some states have unfortunately tweaked the provision. And by tweaking the provisions, in some cases, it's led to a dilution. We need to be very careful on that. And I think the real estate sector is beginning to see the start of a revival, and that's the good thing. Now, RERA is not meant to deal with corrections like oversupply. RERA is meant to introduce stability, predictability, safeguards for the buyers, etc. So it's one of the best things that has happened to the country. And in fact, just imagine, you're an independent country, we are an independent country for 70 years, and we didn't have a regulator. So I think we are correcting that. Now some people whom I can only describe as badly motivated and unscrupulous, they were not happy with RERA. So they're turning around and saying that RERA is the cause of the current problem. That's not true. RERA has been brought in essentially to correct the malpractices which exist in the system. And interestingly, I must tell you, these are the people who, on the one hand, blame RERA and the other challenge RERA. And that's why the Supreme Court put the challenges before the Mumbai High Court. I had absolutely no doubt, and I had just been appointed into the Council of Ministers, that we would be able to withstand the challenge. And very rightly so, the Mumbai High Court threw it out. So I'm delighted now. We are now getting on with the thing. You know, when a child is born, you don't start questioning the basic features. You allow the child to grow a little. And I'm sure that RERA, if there are any shortcomings, if there are any minor tweaking to be done, we will do that in the coming months. But not. We are planning to follow up on the first apex group meeting of RERA that we had with 3 regional group meetings.
On to some